What up, guys? We're here with John Vaughn again, and we're talking advanced chatbot capabilities, guys. So if you want more information on getting these softwares for your business, just drop an emoji and we will follow up and get that information to you. So first thing is obviously welcome, John, back to the live stream. John is someone who is a software engineer, and basically we'll cut to the chase. He has been creating a software and creating a series of softwares that allows you to make a super bot that collects payments, right? That pixels your users and tracks website views without you having to program anything. And then he's also working on, we have two other softwares that we're going to show you today. They're going to make it absolutely so easy for you guys to go out there and generate new clients. And it's going to make it so easy for you guys to generate new business and also follow up with those people as well. So we're going to get into some good stuff today. So guys, if you're catching this live, if you guys want to win a chance at an annual membership access to all 5 of these different softwares, share this out. Okay. We're going to show you a scraping tool. We're going to show you a follow-up tool, a text follow-up tool. We're going to show you a invoicing and a payment tool. We're going to show you a pixeling tool. And we're also going to show you how you can track website viewers. And if you guys have clients, we have a special sneak peek of a software that we're going to be launching that's going to absolutely blow up your bot agencies. So guys, if you guys want free access to all of those softwares for a year, share this out. We're going to be giving away access to 1 lucky person. So John, I've been talking a lot. Are you still there, my man?
Yeah. I'm totally here, man. Just listening
John.
to you like always, Hector.
Is John still there? Can you guys hear?
Okay. Yeah, I'm here. You can't hear me?
Oh, I can hear you now. Awesome. I think I had my computer muted. So John, let's dive into this. And this was something that you have been working on for a little bit. And I think that the reason it's so important now is because people are wanting to make better bots. Both you and I joke about how crappy some bots are built, right? And what you've really allowed is for regular marketers, regular business owners to create what we call like super bots now that'll go out there and kind of change the game. So let's dive right in. I thought it would be really cool to kind of show them how easy some of these tools are. So I'm going to throw over my share. I don't know if you want to share your screen, but one of the things that we're going to start off with is actually a tool that you can utilize to generate just leads on demand, prospects on demand. What we're going to show you is a tool that John developed that will basically allow you to capture the business information of any business within. Is it, John? Right now, I know it's the U.S. because it searches Google. Does it go outside the U.S. or right now it's
yeah? So it works anywhere in the world. So it works in the U.S. or anywhere in the world.
How crazy! You can literally search and you can get the business name, website, phone number, email of any type of business, all through Google Maps with one software. And this is something that you guys can utilize to really build your business. So John, you want to maybe just kind of show them, or you want to talk through what's going on here? I've kind of gave a little bit of a frame here, but this is great for agency owners who are looking for leads or looking for ways to generate prospects. So why don't you take over and let us know what's going to go down?
Yeah, sure. So I'm actually, I stalk the shit out of you, Hector, man, and I admire you a lot. I mean, what you're able to do as far as sales, man. You keep quite a bit of my team busy. I got a whole section over here that's just a Hector's team over here building your shit. And I was watching earlier and you were talking about the super bot. You're like, hey, let's build the super bot. So instantly what I did, I was like, fuck it. I'm going to create a Facebook page. It's going to be called Super Bot. And then literally what we'll do is when we do these demos and show people how to use this, we'll just I know you're all about giving value and giving free stuff. So I figured we'll just make this bot, give a lot of the flows out to your students so that they don't really actually have to do anything at all to actually even integrate these softwares or have a super bot. So let's kind of talk about the softwares a little bit. So the softwares are all fully developed, all right? So I'm a software engineer. I don't like to toot my own horn, but I'm a software engineer. I'm an
well, let me toot your own horn, John, because those of you guys who haven't watched the video before, right? John is someone who's like an engineer in the corporate world, did that whole thing, realized that he was like, F that, I don't want to work for somebody else, and then went out and built a team of developers, almost 40 developers, and has his own staff, a full-time staff of developers. And the softwares that you guys are going to see on these trainings are going to blow your fucking mind at the level of capability of what John does. So, John, I want to toot your horn there a little bit because I turned down a lot of opportunities, but I was excited to share this stuff with other people because of how awesome it is.
So, like I said, I'm one of the few people who have got a job at Google and quit a job at Google. I've worked as a professional engineer for, most of literally like my entire adult life. I've worked as a software engineer or a project manager. I've led teams of 15 developers. Now I've got literally 37 developers that work for me and work for my company. I've been the CTO of companies before. So we've been building software. I started this company a little bit over 2 years ago. And we've been building software balls to the walls for, we do federal projects, we do state government projects, we do enterprise level ERPs. It's the typical type of stuff that we do for our clients. So essentially when you run a software firm, there's a concept of the actual production work that you have, and there's a concept of your execution capacity. So you got a bunch of engineers sitting there, they're going to work 9 hours, 10 hours. If they work for my company, they're going to work 14, 15 hours a day because they just fucking love our company so much and our atmosphere that they never want to leave. So a lot of the times they don't have, I don't match up. I always keep developers on the bench and they're not always busy working on some client project. So when they're not working on a client project, what we do is we build our own internal products for, subscription-based revenue and to provide an extra utility to our clients and as an entry point into our value ladder. The type of projects that we work on, like I said, they're pretty large scale projects. It's nothing for me to sign a $250,000 contract on a software project. That's nothing for me. That's a fucking routine that I do over and over and over again. I don't use the fuck word so much whenever I'm signing those deals. I use it a little bit afterwards. So as an entry point into our value ladder, to get somebody in and comfortable with us, we also have these softwares. So let's kind of talk about some of them. So I'm going to kind of run down the list and a list of these softwares that we're making available at a fucking super huge discount. Thanks a lot, Hector, just to your group. So this software right here, all right, I'm going to run down kind of in priority and how these guys can actually really help you with building bots in your bot agency. Okay. So this is a software that we traditionally charge clients. We start at an entry point of $47 a month for like 100 contacts, and we go all the way up to $497 a month for 5,000 contacts. All right. Now the plan that Hector's worked out is literally for you guys. He'll give you more information about that at the end, but it's literally like unlimited contacts. So definitely worth $497. Like I have a bunch of clients that pay $497 to use this and get limited 5,000 contacts. So essentially what this software is, how can this software help you and what the fuck does it do? Well, how can it help you? It can help you generate a massive amount of inbound leads for yourself or for your agents. All right. You got like Hector's got guys that sit there and they do a lot of sales for him. All right. So he uses this software to basically create inbound leads that are just communicating directly with the salespeople. So I want to go in somewhere real quick and see if I can find actually a test account that I have in here and kind of show you a little bit about a test account. So
can they see a campaign? Can they see how easy it is? Because
I'm just trying not to go into somebody's account that actually could be using this. So I'm going to log in. So this is like a super admin view. This is like a restricted view. Now, all these softwares, by the way, are available for you to actually white label and start a business in a box. So all of these softwares, you can literally white label, put behind your own domain and sell to your clients like a complete business out of a box. So They're really fully developed products. So let's kind of run through what you would do whenever you come in here. One of the first things that you would do is you would go in and actually create profiles. These profiles are for you or for your sales agents. They're going to be basically your message signatures that are going out with your messages, or, you know,
can I frame this for them, John?
Yeah.
So this right here, guys, you know, when you're doing cold email, one of the things that we do with cold email is we create a series of follow-ups, and we create a series of messages that are targeted towards, you know, real estate agents, or targeted towards chiros, or targeted towards a specific niche. And then this right here allows you to go in, and it allows you to create different messages, but this specifically allows you to create different profiles so that you can sign on the bottom. It can have different signatures. You can have different, you can route it to different salespeople. So this really allows you to, and what's also great is it allows you, if you're in the cold emailing space, to send from multiple emails so that you kind of divvy them up a little bit. So John, I cut you off there, but by the way, guys, there's 93 of you on right now. We've had over 100 people already shared this video. If you guys want free access to, we're going to pick one person. I love all of you. We can't give it to everybody, but we're going to pick one person to give free access to all these softwares. So if you want free access, share this video, and we're going to pick one person who shared it out and give them all access to all of these softwares for the year. So a little incentive and bribery there. But John, carry on, my man.
Yeah, so essentially what I'm showing you right now is just essentially how you create a campaign. So I'm going to walk you through exactly what this software does. So this software allows you to target a specific location or multiple locations if you want to target multiple locations at the same time. We're just going to target one location. We're going to target Los Angeles, California. All right. Then it allows you to target a specific niche. So you can target realtors, you can target dentists, chiropractors, plumbers, restaurants, pizza shops, whatever you can think of the actual niche. You can target one, or you can target multiple as well. So you can target multiple niches, multiple locations. And then essentially what you're going to do
Hold on, John. Hold on. You glazed over that. Guys, you literally can type in the city and the industry of anybody you want, of any industry and any place that you want, and they will pull all of the data from Google Maps. All you have to do is hit that search button, and it's going to go out and pull all of that data. So John, I know like for you, this is easy shit, but guys, this is groundbreaking stuff that if you're like, how do I get leads? How do I get sales? How do I get in touch with these people? This is the simplest scraping tool I have ever seen. So I'm going to cut you off a lot today, John, but carry on, my man.
Yeah, that's no problem whatsoever. And this is a great tool. Like I said, we set this other version up specifically for you, Hector, and your group, but we maintain it here, and you can literally go and watch our sales funnel, see our intake process, and pay a much higher rate here than what you would actually pay with this deal that Hector's actually doing. But we've got companies that do reputation management, and they're charging an onboarding fee of $7,000 to $8,000 onboarding, with anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500 a month for the reputation management. You want to know how they're getting their leads? They're literally just running campaigns in here. They're running campaigns, sending out a little one-line email, a little two-line email, and just waiting for the conversation to happen, and then they're nurturing them like that. So essentially what this does, like I said, you pick a location, you pick a keyword, you're going to pick your email message group, you're going to pick a contact message group, and you're going to pick a profile group. Because essentially what's going to happen when you hit search, we're going to go to Google Places, we're going to find all these places, all the business listings, we're going to get a list of those, then we're going to get their websites, we're essentially going to scrape their websites, we're going to find their contact us form. Literally, we will find the contact us form on their website. That's like a treasure for every website owner. They watch that contact us form because they always assume that's an incoming lead. All right. So it's something that they always check. We're going to find their contact us form. We're going to automatically submit their contact us form with your contact us message and with details coming from the profile that we're currently on, because you can put one profile, you can put 100 profiles, and it will round robin between each profile. And we'll inject, if the contact us form asks for name, phone number, email, we'll grab that from the current profile. We'll grab your message from the contact us message. You can put in a group of messages so that you can split test the messages. We will automatically submit that contact us form for you so that you don't actually have to, hire a VA and pay them $500 to $700 to go in every month and do this shit manually. And literally just a few clicks of the button, it happens for you. So not only are we going to do that, we're also going to go in and we are going to scrape their website for all their email addresses. We're going to grab their email addresses and then we're going to send an email out to their email addresses with your simple email. You can also go in and create a follow-up sequence where, 2 days later, they'll get another email. 3 days later, they'll get another email. Everything's pre-equipped with ways for them just to instantly click and unsubscribe for getting more emails if they want. So all that's actually taken care of for you. So you got a couple options. You can choose. This is what I like to choose. I like to send the email and the contact us form so they know I'm fucking serious. So I just always pick that one, man. You're going to get my email. You're going to get my contact us form. You can also send this data to Zapier if you want. So we've got a Zapier integration. So once this data, once you actually process these people, you can push that data out to Zapier. Zapier can catch it. You can pipe it into HubSpot, Salesforce, a custom CRM, which I'll show you in a little bit. That's really powerful to do even more nurturing and even more follow-up there. So essentially, you just hit search. Once you hit search, you're just going to wait some time for us to go in and actually get the results list. The results list are actually going to come in. It's going to take a little bit of time to go out and actually fetch all that information because we got to fetch all the actual places. And then once we actually fetch all the places, we got to go back to every single place. And then we got to grab the specific details about that particular place. You're going to get the business name.
John, I gotta slow you down, dude. You're hitting on a million amazing things here that these people need to know about. So literally, as he's hitting this button, it's going out and it's finding all of those people. Check that out. It went out. It found 100. What did that say, John? 100 and how many?
158 dental agencies, man. And
158 dental agencies. It got the name of the dental agency. It got their address. It got their website. It got their phone number. And it also pulled any email addresses that are on there as well. And it submitted, I don't know if we did it on this one, but it submitted all the contact forms as well. So now what the goal of this, guys, is just to create conversations with it. Right now, we created over 150 new conversations with people directly in our niche at the click of a button, right? So this thing makes it super, super powerful. So guys, quick plug here, guys. We're going to be talking about how you can get all these softwares at the end of it, but we're going to be giving away one lucky person who's here on live. If you have to be on live to get the access to it, but if you share it out and you're here at the end, we're going to give you lifetime access to this and 4 other softwares that you're going to see again today. So John, so now basically we have all this information. It's submitting all that stuff. We can send it to Zap. You have another software that basically can pick up the pieces, right? And basically kind of carry on this process, right?
That's correct. So this one's pretty clear, right? You understand the concept of this. You go in, you pick a location or you pick 100 locations. You want more search results in this? Be more specific. Google actually limits us to the amount of search results that we can get. And you also really want to keep in mind with this that we're pulling from Google Places. So you actually want to use locations that users are actually using on their business listing. If you go run a campaign and you pick a location as California, no business in their right mind when they create their Google business listing is going to put their location as California. They're going to put a much more granular location in California. So as long as you do that, you'll get results and results. And this is massive inbound, all right? So this takes care of all your initial outreach, that cold outreach, and it automates it for you. Trust me, this will save you a whole lot of time. You can export everything right into your CRM. Don't have a CRM? Internet software. Now, this software specifically is my brainchild. I shit you not, I have spent personally $130,000 out of my pocket building this software. Had I not owned my own software development firm and been able to get my developers to build it for me, had I purchased this from a software firm in the US, I shit you not, minimum price of this, $1.2, $1.3 million to build out this software. It's a huge software. I got over 7,000 hours developed in this software. So this software.
Let me frame it real quick, John. So guys, what we just talked about is we now got over 150 contacts, right? 150 different contacts of people, all their information now. So John basically created a system that's going to pick up that process, and you're gonna see all the shit that you can do now once they're in the second step of the process. So John, we got 100 on live. So guys, if you guys want free access to these softwares, we're picking one lucky person who shares it out and is on at the end. You're gonna get free access to this. So sorry, John, take it away, man.
Yeah, so you can, I'll kind of walk through this software to give you a high level. This software is like an internet phone on steroids, all right? This software allows you to send out text messages, to receive text messages. It allows you to build a text message chatbot if you don't only want a Facebook chatbot. If you want a text message chatbot, it allows you to build a text message chatbot. It allows you to build essentially a voice chatbot. It allows you to build an IVR, an options menu. It allows you to do inbound, outbound calling, either live calling or pre-recorded audio calling. It allows you to build your IVRs and send them outbound. It allows you to send out emails and receive emails from the platform. It allows you to run a drip campaign so that you can add somebody just like a mini chat sequence where a dude's going to immediately get a message, and then a day later get a message, and then 7 days later get a message. Only these messages are going out either through text messages, through pre-recorded or live phone calls, or through emails. All right. It allows you to create. It allows you to create something like. It allows you to create something like this. Let me show you real quick.
John, I think a great way that you put it was like a chatbot for your text, right? So now you can contact all these people via text. You could even, I believe you could even call them, right? Like mass kind of. You can you call them all. So it really allows you to be able to at scale continue the conversation with these people via text message and create something that's bot like right through SMS.
That's right. It does lead generation as well. So we got several ways that you can generate leads. So you see this little button right here on this website. You've got bots, but you're still going to have websites. It allows you to create these little buttons either for yourselves or for your clients. It's one little line of code, just like the little mini chat script that you get to put on your website. This is the same thing. You get one little line of code, that script, this button shows up. Once the user comes to your website, they see this button, bam, they put in their phone number, and then they click this button, they're instantly on a phone call with you, or they click this button, they're instantly in a text message conversation with you, and they're in your back end so that now you can add them to a drip campaign, you can follow up with them. So you can go in and set a schedule on this so that people are only getting phone calls during your business hours and not all hours of the night. So it allows you to easily generate leads and collect leads from your website. All right. It allows you to easily go in and target a geographic location and just get every cell phone number there on the AT&T node in that geographic location. It allows you to target businesses just like Rocket Contact does. You can go in and do the same thing. You can target Los Angeles, California dentists, get a list back of dentists, and instantly start calling them. Instantly start texting them and start your outreach with them. It allows you, even if you want to target people who've newly registered a domain lead, right? Those people, now chatbots, you're going to see what you're going to see. There's a little chatbot inside here that we use for tech support for the software. And this you're going to see more and more often. You're going to see all these website owners. Why are they going to fucking pay? Why are these guys going to pay Intercom $70 to $200 a month to run a chat whenever they can do it with Facebook now? They're not going to do that anymore. Facebook's going to slowly take over this live chat on websites. So you can get those newly registered domain leads. So basically, you can go in instantly. You want to target. Here's what I do. And I've got a lot of clients from this. Here's what I do. I want to target a particular area, right? Let's say I want to target Southern Indiana. All right. So if I want to target Southern Indiana, I know Southern Indiana has an 812 area code. So I'm just going to go do a search for an 812 area code phone number. I'm going to grab one of these phone numbers. I'm going to buy this phone number because now whenever I do my outreach to these local companies, I'm going to do it from a phone number that's going to show up on their caller ID as a local phone number so that they're actually more inclined to work with me. All right. So I'm going to go grab that phone number. As soon as I grab that phone number, I'm going to go in and I'm going to set up the configuration of that phone number. I'm going to set up what happens whenever I get incoming text messages. I'm going to put it on an autoresponder so that whenever I get incoming text messages, I don't even have to read them. I don't even have to answer them because my autoresponder chatbot will just automatically respond to them for me. I can set up what's going to happen when I get incoming phone calls. Should I receive them right here in the browser and just take them in the browser over the internet? Should they be forwarded to my cell phone? Should they be forwarded to 100 different phone numbers at once? I can do that. Do I want to put them in an IVR options menu where they press 1 for sales, 2 for customer service? Do I want to drop them into a conference line and have a conference with them? All that I can do really easily. I've got segregated lists. Here's a list of ManyChat leads. So here's leads that are going into my chatbot. They're giving me some information in my chatbot. As soon as they're in my chatbot, they're instantly in my backend where I can call them, I can text them, I can email them, follow up with them. I forgot to mention that we integrate directly with Facebook lead ads as well. So if you run Facebook lead ads, then we just integrate with those ads. So as soon as somebody fills out your ad and submits that form, they're instantly in our backend, receiving phone calls, receiving text messages, receiving emails on your follow-up sequence. All right.
John, I got to jump in. I got to frame this for people who are hopping on right now. Guys, so here's the thing. We're going to talk in a little bit about these super bots, right? But it doesn't matter if you don't have clients, if you don't have any way to actually contact these businesses, if you don't have any ways to generate prospects, and if you're not going to be out there pounding the pavement, walking, knocking on doors, or doing the scraping yourself. Well, this tool will go out there, find all the contact information, will go out, reach out to those people. And then you can even put like what would be the same thing as like an automated webinar, right? So if they call you back, you can put a recording that says, hey, here's what I was calling you about. If you want more info on the services we provide, press 1 and we'll send you more info. And then boom, that'll launch them into, a sequence and you'll get the info delivered right to. So this system, before we even talk about like building super bots, right? This system allows you to get clients, really on demand, because now you can just start conversations with hundreds of business owners at the click of a button. So quick little plug, guys. By the way, if you guys want to get a chance at winning access to all of these softwares, we're going to pick one person who's shared it and who's on at the end of the call as well. So if you guys are still here, let me know who's still on. And if you guys have any questions about these softwares, as well, we'll dive in. So John, you were saying basically that now I think that at the top it says call, that you can text them, you can send them a picture, you can email them. There's all these things that you can do with them with the software. Is there anything else that you want to hit on when it comes to
texting? So if you're somebody like Hector and you got multiple sales agents that's working for you, you can create as many sub users as you want. Your sales agents, you can just grab your leads. You just click this button right here. You just assign them to your little sales agent. Now, in the background, Hector, I know it's valuable to you to go back in. But let's say your sales guy has a bad day. He's fucking off on the phone. He's got a bad day. How much money does that cost you?
Thousands.
You got an actual expense because you had to pay his ass to fuck off during the day. How much opportune cost? How much money did he lose you by not getting the sale? So now all these calls are recorded. Every call that happens in the system is recorded so that you can go back behind either to listen to yourself, to listen to your sales guy, or to go back and listen to your client, because your client's like me. He's a super smart motherfucker and he just talks really fast and says a bunch of stuff and you can't remember everything he told you. So you don't want to look like an idiot. So you just go back, you listen to the phone conversation and you know exactly what he wanted. Or your client's a dummy, like most clients, and he tells you one thing, but expects you to build another thing. And then you build the thing he told you. And he's like, whoa, why'd you build that? Well, now you got an audio file that you can reference. Hey, remember on this day, on this phone call, you said you wanted me to build this just like this. So it allows you to do the QA process. It allows you to bring in your agents. This software does everything you want in communication: inbound, outbound emails, inbound, outbound MMS messages, inbound, outbound text messages, inbound, outbound phone calls, generate leads, drip campaigns, grab leads from your website. So this does all that, man.
So guys, this is killer. Is anybody like understanding the impact of this? I think that one of the biggest things that I find with new people who are trying to get in touch with agencies, and start an agency, and trying to get in touch with businesses, is they don't know where to go. They don't know where to find their information. That this tool makes it so easy, not only to get their information, but also to follow up as well. Clint says, is the text in bulk only US?
That it does for about the next 5 weeks. It does only work in North America. It's on our roadmap to expand out, but we use Twilio as a backend. So Twilio is the most reliable SIP provider. So we use them as a backend because they're more reliable than anybody else. And they're limited in the countries that they actually support. So we built this software essentially for ourselves, and our client base is all US based clients. So right now it just supports only North America. So within the next few weeks it will support, it will begin to actually support other countries. Most likely probably not going to support in the near future the EU, because they're going completely crazy over there with the GDPR shit. And it makes it a huge nightmare for us to house the data, and it opens us up to so many legal liabilities that we probably just don't want to mess with it.
Yep. So guys, it's a great answer. This is huge, right? Jeremy made a good point. He said that he's tried to string a lot of services and softwares together, but within two, and really you could do it kind of out of one, but really within these two softwares that talk to each other really easily. And by the way, one person is going to get, but we're going to give away, if you guys stick around to the end, there's going to be opportunity for everybody to get access to these softwares. So we'll get into that, if you guys are into that, but we will give away, we're always into free stuff. We'll give away one person who shares access as well. So this is big, John, because you really have made it so easy for business owners to automate that sales conversation that, frankly, so many people wimp out about, and that's why they don't have the success that they want.
Well, that's what I am as a business owner, man. And like I said, this particular software is my brainchild from the ground up, and I built this out of a business need that we had to one, get inbound leads organically, be able to get inbound leads, and two, really be able to manage our communication with all our different clients. Being the fact that I've got so many people that work for me, we got clients all over the place. I've got essentially sales rep that works in different places in the US. So I like to assign them a phone number so that I can go back and listen to them and see what they're actually doing. If I send them a client that has $100,000 project and he's ready to pull the trigger on it, and I send that to one of my sales agents and he doesn't close the deal, I want to go fucking in and listen and see what he actually did wrong, because I don't want him to make that same mistake twice, because it costs me money. So we built this out of our own necessity. So these first two softwares, you see the power of these first two softwares. Really, this is what allows you to do initial client outreach. And then this is what's going to allow you to actually manage all your follow-up and do all your communications to actually get that client. Now, once you get that client, I think you're going to be wanting some money. Hopefully you're going to be wanting some money once you get that client. So this next software here is exactly what that does. So this software here is a really simple, really easy to use software that allows you to do a lot of different stuff. So
let's frame it though, John, because you're too smart for your own good. So here's the thing, guys, right? One of the biggest things that still a lot of chatbot platforms can't do is take payments, right? ManyChat, they're rolling out the beta, but even then it's going to be Stripe. And John will kind of talk about it's also rather limited in terms of you can only do single kind of payments. You can't do dynamic carts and stuff like that. You can't do subscriptions. There's also some really weird terms of service stuff if you play around with that button. And then, similarly, Chatfuel is, deals with, similar things. But basically, now what you can do is it solves all those problems and allows you to accept payments right there in the chatbot. So, sorry, John, like I said, you're too smart. This is good shit.
So you want to see what this software? Yeah. Let me just first show you an overview. Okay. Let me first show you the front end before I show you the back end. So I think a lot of you guys remember this demo bot here, this demo restaurant bot that we showed the other day. I don't think I was actually present during that call because I was building shit. But you see right now I got a total order of $30. All right. Now you show me how you can do this with ManyChat or a Chatfuel bot easily. All right. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to look at this dude's food menu real quick. And I'm in the mood for a margarita or a mojito. So I'm going to come in here and order a mojito from this guy. Pretty sure he doesn't have mojitos. So I guess I'm going to go with the dry martini. It's $10. So I'm going to add that to my order. So I'm adding this dry martini to my actual order. It's just been added to my order. You can see before my order total was $30. All right. So now I just added an extra $10. I'm going to go ahead and check out. All right. Now this is where the software really shines. I'm going to go ahead and check out. Bot's going to go in and say, hey, look, here's your order. Your order's now $40. Shit. I clicked the wrong button. So I'm just going to order something else. I'll get an appetizer real quick and change that value again. I think I'm going to go ahead and get these. I think I'm going to go ahead and get those mozzarella sticks there, add those to my order. Those have been added to my order. Those were $11. So I think now I'll go in and check out. And now you'll see my orders updated. Now it's going to be $51. It's going to be my total order. And like I said, you'll see where this software really shines and its capability to be able to really help you with your bot and build a badass bot. So am I ready to check out? Yeah, I'm going to check out. So I'm going to go ahead and pay online. So here's my payment link that it just sent me out. Look, you see my total's $51. My total's $51. Here's my order: classic burger, dry martini, brownie and ice cream, dry martini, and mozzarella sticks. Here's my email. Here's my name. All I got to do is hit go and pay. As soon as I pay, this data sent right back into the chatbot to let you know this dude's paid for his order. So that's a little bit on the front end, so you can see how it really, really helps you. Trust me, even if you have access to the Stripe beta in ManyChat, you can't do this shit with that.
Yeah, this is huge. Adding what you did in there and adding multiple items to the cart, adjusting the cart is big. And then right here, what I was even blown away by is that the software will remember past purchases. So if they have already bought like through you, they won't even have to enter their credit card again. It'll just pull it from previous transactions, which I was blown away by. So this is gold stuff, man.
So you see, it makes it so easy. Now, if your guy's on a mobile device, if your dude's on a mobile device,
even better.
And I can't show it because I don't got my mobile hooked up, but this is just going to pop right up in the chat bot. He's never even going to leave Messenger. And like I said, we'll put this data right down into Messenger. So we got a roadmap for this product as well. We got a couple other features as well that we're building out to this software that will make it really, really a lot more powerful than what it actually really is already. So,
but basically right now, John, right, you can do one-off invoices. So if you just need to charge someone and create a one-off invoice, you could do that. You can make regular like product payments where if you have a product that people buy on a consistent basis, you can just have a link for that. And then we're going to share in a little bit this group invoice is killer. So you can do all three of those things, which is really, really incredible with this software.
Correct. Not only can you but on those group invoices as well, not only on those invoices can you make a cool group invoice, but you can customize an invoice to be something like this. So you have some group promotion going on. You can go in and add a little pop-up like this, put your video on there, put some content on there so that the user can actually know what this is about. Once they get educated, they can come right in here and boom, they can buy this thing. They can actually pay for it. This group invoice allows you to basically go in on this group invoice, really easy to use. You go into a group invoice, you give it some name, and you say, look, how many people are you trying to get? All right, well, I want 50 people to come in and actually purchase this thing. And if they do that, I'll give them a 15% discount. If I get 100 people to go in and actually purchase this thing, then I'm going to give everybody a 25% discount. Now you can completely do a social incentive for people to, now what's going to happen? Somebody's going to go, they're going to want this product and they're going to see, shit, if 10 more people buy this product, I'm going to get a 15% discount on this product. I'm going to share this shit to Facebook and I'm going to tell my friends, hey, go in and buy this, because the more people buy, the less money that it costs for everybody. So
quickly, there was a question in here that this stuff, because guys, by the way, if you guys want to get this software, right? If you guys want to have access to this, okay, and you're like, here's the thing, right? The cool thing is this group thing, you won't get charged till afterwards. But if you guys want to get access to this, just say yes and just, say yes below, and we'll make sure that you get information on that. But John, they asked if it supports in Australia. And I know you've covered this with me before. Can you
Yeah,
clarify like where and how it accepts? And also one other question was about PayPal. Does it kind of support PayPal? Can you speak to the restrictions
Well,
and also if it integrates with PayPal?
So to answer your first question, to answer this first question, it's supported anywhere in the world. Okay, anybody in the world can use this software to make a payment. All right, but as far as currencies, it supports United States dollars, Australian dollars, Canadian dollars, euros, British pounds, which are the fucking best ones. The Danish krone, Norwegian krone, whatever those are, some Swedish krona, I'm not sure what that is. A Japanese, I'm assuming that's a Norwegian money and Swedish money. Japanese yen and New Zealand dollars. Those are the currencies that you can collect money in. So if you got a client that's in Pakistan, he can pay, but he's going to essentially his bank is essentially going to do a conversion on his credit card to whatever funny money that they use over there to whatever currency you're actually accepting the money in. So anybody can use it, but it accepts these currencies. So yes, it does accept an Australian dollar. If you want to use that, it accepts that, no problem. To answer your other question on PayPal, PayPal's on our roadmap. So the short answer is no, it doesn't support PayPal right now. PayPal's on our roadmap. But the reason that it doesn't support PayPal is honestly, I've been running a business. I've been running my own company for almost 5 years now. This particular company here with 40 employees, I've been running for a little bit over 2 years, and I've been taking money. All right, I've been taking money from people, not taking money. I've been earning money, doing work for people, getting paid for my services. And PayPal, I hate PayPal.
They're the worst.
As a merchant, they're so buyer centric. They are so buyer centric that you can.
I've gotten fucked so many times by PayPal.
Yeah, it's like literally a dude goes in and buys something. You give him what he bought for. He leaves a positive review on a social site saying how awesome your product is. He just calls PayPal or makes a dispute on PayPal. They don't even fucking ask you. They instantly debit your account. If you don't have money in your account, they instantly pull it out of your fucking bank account. And then like 99% of the time, you can even have a video testimonial of the dude recorded saying that he loved your product and it was fucking awesome. And they'll be like, no, he never got it. So we're taking it. So they're just so buyer centric. Like I said, all these softwares, guys, I built all these softwares out of a business need for my own company, and I don't need to use PayPal for my own company, so we didn't add support for PayPal, but it is on the roadmap. It is a feature that we've had people ask us to build, and it is something that we're actually building out. It's a little bit more complex than we would like because we've got to go and do all the PayPal API integrations. But yes, it is on the roadmap. Currently is not supported.
John, I'm going to take a quick second here because, guys, we've had a ton of people who want the access to this. So here's the deal, okay? We came here because John offers this for hundreds of dollars. One of these softwares for hundreds of dollars, because he's amazing and he's awesome. We want to be able to offer it to you. So there's two ways that you can do it, okay? So the first route is, John, I can say we on this one. I didn't have any part of these other ones, but we are going to launch in a little bit a back end for bot agency owners. And so that you as marketers can actually let your clients be able to send out broadcasts, to be able to segment and tag their audience and see all of their subscribers without having to log into ManyChat or Chatfield. This was a big debate in my accelerator group today about not giving, when do you give your client access and how do you get it and how do you make sure that you don't get screwed over? Well, one of the best things that you can do is just keep them out of ManyChat and Chatfield entirely. And so what John and I are going to be releasing over the coming really weeks, we might have, if you stick around to the end, we'll show it to you, but what we're going to be releasing is this software for you. Now, here's the thing. It's amazing because it's going to provide this opportunity for you to now create this amazing value add for your client. What John decided to do, and I've asked him like multiple times, like, are you sure? Are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure? And every time he's like, yes, this is what I want to do. And what he is willing to do is he's willing to give up equity to that business and give up equity to all of the revenues of that business and all, so that kind of like as a pre-sale, right? As a twofold. First off, so that because we are still building it, it costs money to be able to build the software. It costs money to be able to pay these developers. Obviously, we want to market and launch it the right way. But then the second thing is we also want to provide an opportunity for you guys to be able to get in on it as well, for you to be able to take part in this too. So what is this that you're pulling up here, John?
This is the initial project brief for that software called ChatBot. So this initial project brief and the terms that we've opened up to basically do equity crowdfunding. So essentially, we don't need the money. We can totally fund it ourselves. I can totally fund it myself, no problem. But we have another software that's not being showcased here called Launchpad. And the whole purpose of that software is to allow people that have innovative ideals but don't have high-end budgets to be able to contact a company like us, provide their ideal, and have us as a company and have a list of investors, not serious investors that are dropping millions of dollars, but normal everyday Joes to get in and invest on innovative softwares and own part of the actual company. So we've already got the software developed, but we don't actually have any products that we've launched yet. So we decided with this first software called CrowdVago, which is, like Hector said, it's a custom backend for your clients so that they can see their subscribers, they can broadcast out to their subscribers, not have to get access to ManyChat, not have to get access to ChatFuel. What Hector didn't tell you for some reason is this product is the baseline and a package that we're using to bootstrap to essentially launch our own completely white labeled chatbot builder, just like ManyChat, and it is a hybrid of ManyChat and ChatFuel put together with a completely, truly agency and white labeled option. And this particular software is the entry point to all the architecture and all the infrastructure to build that final actual product. So yeah, we opened it up to actual crowdsourcing where you can actually invest in the development cost to build that software, get lifetime access to the software, and get not ownership of the actual company itself, but ownership of the revenue generated by the company. So all the money that comes from the company, I and my own group have already pre-sold over 100 seats in my own group for the software that we're still building. So if you take up that opportunity, you'll literally get an investment option in the software, and you will own access to the revenue of the software.
So you're going to be able to share in the profits, right? I love that, being able to invest for like the average Joe, being able to invest in innovative software that we're going to take over the bot game with, right? And so you're going to get that. But in order to spice it up, because we're like, all right, because that's still in the works. And that, you said, John, will probably be available for the people who, take part in this launch, right? In maybe 6 to 10 weeks or so. That's kind of the timeline that we're looking for that.
Correct. They'll be able to use it. They'll be able to use it before then. They'll be able to use it. But we have a 12-week timeline to reach scalability. So to reach a production-ready, scalable product where it has a proper infrastructure, where you don't have server issues like you see on ManyChat or ChatFuel, which is not actually responding. We've got an MVP prototype already built. We're almost done with the alpha version, and probably about 3 to 4 weeks, yes, we'll have a beta version that users can actually start using and letting their clients in to actually use as well.
I love it. So guys, so that's going to be ready, and you're going to have access to that. And by the way, okay, there's going to be another opportunity. Like so let's just do it this way. I'll show it this way. We want to give you something now though, that you guys can use. So they come by different names. All right. They're actually, you guys saw RoboContact. You guys saw Text in Bulk. You guys saw Invoicing You. But what I'm going to share with you is I'm going to kind of dumb down just the tool. So you're going to get the scraping tool that we talked about today, right? You're going to get RoboContact. You're going to get a year's worth of RoboContact. And every month, John, I think it's 50,000 like searches. Is that what the user gets, or is it a different number?
It's unlimited. So
It's
you'll
unlimited searches, unlimited scrapes for you. So that's insane right there alone. You guys are gonna be blown away for the whole year. Okay. The second thing that we're gonna give you is we're gonna give you text in bulk, which is the texting follow-up, right? The texting follow-up system that basically allows you to do use a CRM, make phone calls, track phone calls, record phone calls, a whole, like, it basically is your digital marketing CRM. But then we're also going to give you a year's access to Invoicing You. Is it Invoicing You, right? It says invoicing. I don't know. Invoicing You. So you're going to get a year's worth of access to that. So that way you can actually start tracking, so you can start taking payments from right from your chatbot. But then there's a couple more. We haven't even talked about all of the softwares that come with it, but we're going to give you, those of you guys who want to get access, will at least share the opportunity with you. So Invoicing You, but then you're also going to get something that can pixel your subscribers. So there's actually a tool that's going to allow you to shorten your URLs, and basically it's going to allow you to track all of your links. And also the biggest thing for you as a bot is pixel your subscribers. And John will probably show you that a little bit later. And then also track website views. So a lot of people for like e-commerce, they want to be able to track website views. And I know there's a big kind of, I don't know, but there's a software company that just launched, and their main thing that they kind of differentiate themselves on is tracking website views. So you're going to get access to the scraping tool, the texting tool, the invoicing tool, the pixeling tool, the website tracking tool, which is basically like it's a Zapier, it's a magic zap tool, right? Which is it's incredible. You're gonna get all 5 of those for the whole year.
You're also going to get that Chatbots tool once it's actually released, Hector.
Oh yeah, well I haven't mentioned that. So all of those, and then plus when Chatbots gets released, you'll have access to that. And if you take up on this first offer, you'll be able to share into all of the profits of that as well. So here's the deal. All of that, there's only 10 spots. So John actually showed you, maybe we can hop back onto, I'm going to stop this share. John, why don't you create right there a group one, right? And so the deal is, here's the deal, okay? If 10, it's $1,000 to get all of that, right? All five softwares for the year, plus equity in the revenues, right? And in the profits of the business, it's $1,000. But if 10 people get in today on this call, right? We can actually set it to end today. If 10 people get in today, it's only going to be $750, right? So not only will you get access to all of those softwares that I showed you today, but then you're going to get actually equity stake in all of the revenues of the white label chatbot software that we're launching. And it's only $750 if 10 of you do it. So that's what's great. Okay. I'm going to post that link in a little bit. All right. Now, here's the thing. Some of you guys are like, oh my goodness, I don't have an opportunity to invest $1,000. Okay. That's fine. All right. Totally fine. If you just want the softwares, okay. If you just want the softwares, what we're doing is we're actually giving you an opportunity to get in at that rate as well. So we're going to post this, and we're going to get this, linked up as well. So if there's 10 people, it's only $750. The rest of you guys, it's $1,000. Otherwise, for the whole year, access to all those softwares plus revenue, equity in the profits there. So go. I mean, it's a no fucking brainer, guys. I mean, one of these softwares for a month goes at $500 for a regular deal. So some of you guys follow me know that like I don't like selling things that I don't absolutely believe in. And for me, I wouldn't do something, like this if it wasn't absolutely the most incredible thing for you and your business, because you're going to get a tool that you can scrape and generate leads from. Then you can get a tool that you can follow up with them automatically. And then you can build bots that are way more advanced than anything that you could do with just ManyChat and Chatfuel. And you don't have to code a thing. And so it's really going to allow you to be able to build that agency, create incredible bots. And so there is this obviously this one time, it's $1,000 one time. If 10 people do it, it goes down to $750, and we can do that right through the software. Or if you guys want to do it on the monthly version and you just want to get it on the monthly, just comment monthly and we'll get you guys a link as well. If there's some people who want to get in on the monthly, we can talk about that too. So how's that look, John? I was trying to stall and get you some time there.
It's done.
Wonderful. So basically, here's the deal, guys. If 10 of you get in, it drops down to $750. Otherwise, it's $1,000 and you get all that stuff. Okay. So I mean, Jesus, get in. Okay. There's only 10 spots. And when did you set the contest to end, John?
1 day, 3 hours and 52 minutes.
All right. So you guys heard it. Okay. We're going to post that up there. If you guys want to get it in that, I would just do it. I mean, it's like all 5 of those softwares wrapped into one. But if you guys
it does include, that deal does include profit sharing. So yes, you will get revenue sharing of that software. So you will share in revenue of that actual software.
I love it. So Kevin says he's in. Chuck says, what's the cost after the first year? So after that, right? Well, I guess what it would go to is it would go to the monthly rate, right? You'd kind of have to jump in for that. But John, do you have a better answer for what it would be after the first year?
I would say that the deal that you're giving the deal that we're giving exclusively to your students to get the bundle of all 5 softwares, you just lock them in at that same rate. I know that was a pretty low rate comparative to the value of all the softwares. So I would say you would just go in and keep them in at that same rate, which I'm fine with. I believe you had structured under like $200 a month.
Yeah. So guys, here's the thing. All right. If you guys want to
the profit share lasts for I want to say forever. The profit share lasts for as long as the software is there, which will be forever. So if you take the investment option, we're obviously going to go in. We're going to provide you with a contract so that everything's actually legit. And then once we launch the beta version of the software, then essentially we'll have a meeting with all the actual investors, and then we'll give you the opportunity as far as, like I said, because that software is essentially that software is used as the bootstrap package to build a full-blown chat building platform. So you get in on the early investment, you get revenue share for life. And then once we move to stage 2, we'll talk with all the investors and we'll find out if you want to invest in the new version of the software, if you want to invest in the actual marketing efforts of the actual software, and we'll continue from there. So if all the investors don't actually want to do that, then essentially probably what will happen is we'll end up having 2 different softwares. We'll have a software that's just the actual custom back end for agencies, and then we'll use that to bootstrap our full-blown chat building platform.
So the short answer for it though is we're giving it to you guys, all of these, okay? For you guys who want the monthly option, it does not include profit sharing, okay? It does not include profit sharing on the monthly option. But those of you guys who just want access to the softwares, John is giving you access to all of these for $97 a month. Literally, you're going to get all 5 of them for $97 a month. So then after that month, it would be $97 a month for the softwares. So you're just going to get grandfathered in. I would anticipate that by the time a year from today, those softwares will not go for $100 for all 5 of those. I anticipate that those individually might be $100 each at least per month for those. So if you get in now, you're really going to be able to get in at the bottom. And John and I are going to take over we're not going to stop with this whole with these services. You guys can see here there is a large need, and we want to be able to to provide it as well. So So here's the thing. It's
to answer a couple other questions. Actually, just answer a couple other questions. It's not $200. It's not $200 per month per software. It's $99 per month for all 5 softwares included. Your only cost is going to be $99 a month. You're not going to pay 99 times 5. You're going to pay $99 a month. You will get unlimited access to all 5 softwares. Okay. Will you keep your profit sharing even if you cancel after a year? Yes, you will keep your profit sharing. What you will not keep is access to the softwares. You will no longer have access to the software, but you will still have full transparency in all the financials, and you will still get your revenue share because you invested, and that's not a monthly charge. It's just a one-time fee.
Guys, here's the thing. I hate these sales things. You know what I mean? It's like these like where it comes to like, oh, there's these webinars and it's drawn out and yada yada yada. Like it really can be a pain in the ass. And so for you guys, here's the deal. If you guys want to get in, it's $1,000 and you get all of them for the year, and you get to be a part of this business and take part in it, because this is something that we're going to be doing you know, John is going to be launching a platform where people can crowdfund software. So you're going to see a lot more of this happening. Or if you don't, right, if you can't do a whole 1,000 today, no worries. You still can get all of the softwares that we covered today, plus a few more that we haven't covered for $99 a month. It's literally, that's it. So that's all we're going to, that's the sales pitch. Okay. And the reason that we did it here is because we're talking about the invoicing, you know, the invoicing platform. So I just thought it would be cool to show you guys how easy it is to create it. So, John, are those links ready?
For which one?
Either of them.
Well, let me show you how easy the product is. So,
why don't you share your screen again?
So this is a product invoice. All right, so this is going to be, you're going to get one, and it's going to be $97 a month. All right, we're not going to charge you any tax on that. And actually what we're going to do is we need to first go in and create a plan that's going to be per month. Oh, crap. You know what? I'm in the wrong guy. Sorry about that. I'm just in the wrong guy right there. Let me go back over here. Let me go back over here to the right guy. So the first thing I actually want to do is create a plan. That's a monthly plan for 97 bucks. So no, that link's not available because essentially I figured this out with Cameron yesterday, is that Stripe just actually updated their API. And if you wanted to know what Stripe actually did, to give you a rundown, Stripe actually, what they did is they completely, if you look at this Stripe account, it's a brand new Stripe account. They completely changed this object right here. This object is typically, it typically looks like this. If you look at another account, the same Stripe account, if you just look at another Stripe account and you go to subscriptions, they have plans there instead of products, all right? So Stripe has completely changed their API, and they no longer have a concept of plans. They have now, in their new API, they have products. So I essentially actually have to go in and update the API on our end to account for those products. So essentially, there's a really easy workaround on that, though, where there's a really easy workaround on that until we actually get the API changed here.
So guys, I'm going to give away, we mentioned that we're going to give away one person free access to this stuff. So if you guys are still on and you guys shared it out, comment shared, okay? Just comment that you shared it, all right? And if you guys are still on, I pulled up everybody who shared it right now. I want to see who made it to the end. And we're going to give, annual access to these softwares to one person who is still on. So if you guys made it this far.
So you see there's that plan that just went in there. So there's an easy workaround until we fix the API. You just create the plans, you create the custom subscriptions and the back end. And then we're just going to go and we're going to create a product invoice. That product invoice is going to be for this software. We're going to add a subscription. It's going to be this $97 subscription. And you're going to get unlimited access to RoboContact, textinbulk.com, invoicing you, use Link Wizard, which we're going to talk about in just a second, and a Magic Zap as well, which we're also going to talk about in just a second. So there's that guy. So I'm not sure where you want me to put that, Hector. So I'm just going to
throw it to me in the chat.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm just going to send it to you because I'm not even, I don't even know where that.
I got you. So guys, this right here, this link is for what?
That is for the 97. That is for the 97 a month.
97 a month. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Let's see.
The second one is for the investment option, the equity deal.
Okay, got it. So guys, I'm about to post it, but I want to find somebody who's still. Let's see. I want to see. Is Scott still on? Yari's back. Let's see. We're gonna give it to Yari. We're gonna give it to Yari. I can't say the last part of your name, Yari. I'm so sorry. We're gonna give it to Yari Diaz. Congratulations. She was actually one of the first people to share out the video, and because her battery died and she made it back, Yari, we are going to give you access to all 5 of those. So congratulations on that. The rest of y'all, if you guys want to get access to all of these softwares, all 5 of them, right, that we went over today, then I'm going to post the link in there. And it's
we still got 2 more to go over, buddy.
It's $99 a month as well. So that's here's the monthly option. And you guys can get access pretty much immediately. We just got to create your accounts and you guys are in. So you guys will be able to start using it immediately.
Yeah, actually my chatbot will, once you pay, my chatbot will add you as a user. So
no shit.
No shit, bro. My chatbot does everything.
Look at that, guys. So as soon as you pay, the chatbot's going to take over, and that's cool. I like that. Do you have the investment link?
Yeah, that's the second link I sent you.
Oh, it's been here. Okay, cool. So guys, enough of the selling part. Jesus, we've been talking for an hour. Enough of the selling part, guys. If you guys want to get in, go get in. There's 2 options. There's a monthly option, and then there is the investment option. You know that the investment option gives you equity stake in all the profits that come through on the software that we're going to be launching for bot owners, and annual access to all of them. So it's a freaking no-brainer. Seriously, if you have an extra $1,000 lying around, this would be the best thing that you should ever do. All right, John, we got a few other softwares in here because we promised the kids that we would show them how they can pixel their subscribers. And this for you is just so easy and so just kind of a no-brainer. Do you want to dive into
yeah, sure.
Our link shortener?
So yeah, let's kind of move on. Let's kind of move on. And so we kind of went through cold prospecting, generating inbound leads. We went through follow-up, having the actual sales conversation, landing the actual client. We went through, this is actually landing the client. I mean, you didn't, trust me, you haven't landed the client until they give you some money. When they give you some money, you can say you landed the client. All right. Now these other tools are really, now all of these, keep in mind, all of these can actually be integrated in your bot. Well, this one doesn't make sense to actually integrate into your bot. This can be integrated right into your bot. So your bot can send text messages. He can add people to campaigns. He can go in and make phone calls for you. This can be added to your bot as well. You can generate invoices and he can accept payment for you. But this guy's specifically for your bot. So this is, I want to say it's a simple, I want to say it's actually a simple URL shortener is what I kind of want to say, but that would actually just not be doing it justice. All right. So let me go in and kind of show you a little bit about this. I first kind of just wanted to see if I could show you that I'm somewhere in here. We've got actually an entire, we're actually in the process of rebranding the software into a new UI. So I just wanted to let you know that actual UI is going to actually change, and we're actually rebranding the UI to look, let's say something similar to this is what the actual UI is going to look, because, well, maybe not similar to that guy, because that guy didn't actually show me anything. So let's see if this guy shows me something. So we are actually, like I said, we are actually going in and rebranding the UI, making it actually look better. That guy also didn't show me something for some reason because teamwork's being crazy. But so we're in the process of actually cleaning up the UI. But so essentially how this actually works is you can go in, you can pick some URL, whatever URL that you actually want. You can go in and shorten that actual URL. Okay. So for example, Hector, I told you this is something I would fix for you because I seen you struggle yesterday in your live video, actually going in and creating any type of m.me, any type of ref link. So if you go in here and let's say you've got this is great for your actual emails. Let's say you're going to send out emails. Here's some ref tool. Here's my actual ref URL. So now I'm going to include this in my email to try to get users into my chatbot. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that right in there. And then essentially now I can put my Facebook tracking pixel in there. I don't really know how to do this, but I'm pretty sure I just like go into manage ads or some shit. And there's a pixel manager here somewhere.
Yeah, you just take a number and put it in.
I'm not a Facebook. I mean, I'm not an ads genius. That's why I hooked up with Hector, because he's an ads genius and he's a sales genius. I'm just a little old genius engineer is all I am, man. So, but anyways, it's pretty simple. You just come over here. You just grab your little pixel here. You grab your little pixel ID here from Facebook, and then you're just gonna drop your little pixel in there. You want to do Google Analytics as well. You can drop your Google Analytics in there. You want to add some tags so that you can find this guy easier in the actual future. So what was this? This is demo bot lottery. All right, so you can tag that guy. You want to add an actual description, then you can add an actual description in as well. And then you just shorten this URL. All right, so there you go. There's your little short URL. Now you've got a little short URL. All right. Now you can also, if you wanted to, you can create.
Well, hold on, John. Let me put some perspective for people, because like, guys, one of the biggest things that people always like ask is, how do I create? Can I create custom audiences in a bot? And it's always like, kinda, no. You can use the people who use message page, but right here with this link shortener, now because you can put your pixel in there, you can throw that link into a button. You can throw that link anywhere, and that's going to pixel people right there on the button click. So I think it's just right there. The possibilities are limitless.
And the real great thing about that, Hector, is like people talk about, you know, what did I just do? I just pixelated my ref URL directly into my flow. Now, what good does that do me? I mean, the dude's going to click the short link. He's going to be a bot subscriber. So why do I want to pixel him in the first place whenever I can just go into Facebook and I can target anybody who sent me messages? Well, why do I want to pixel him? Because, yeah, that dude clicked my link and that dude's in my bot, but every fucking body else in Facebook's audience that looks exactly like him, that has the same type of demographics and the same type of interest, who also could be interested in picking my link, he didn't click my link. And in order to get that guy, I need a bunch of people on my pixel. I need to create a custom audience from them guys. And I need to then go in and create a lookalike audience from that audience to actually get people who are very similar to that guy, who are most likely to go in and do the same action. At least that's what Hector told me how that marketing shit works.
That's exactly it.
So if you want, you can completely customize your link. So you can go in and put your link in, and you can, you know, customize how it looks, what the back end is going to be. You can add your Facebook pixel, add a description. Those are the main features here. You can also go in. So you can also go in and actually brand. You can also go in and brand your link, which means when you brand your link, you can put it behind a directory, like your company name, or you can put it behind your own subdomain if you want. You can create an advertising page so that whenever somebody clicks your link, before they get redirected to your link, before they get redirected to the link that you shortened, they can see a little advertisement that you want to put on there. Okay. The main things outside of the Facebook pixel that this thing allows you to do that other link shorteners don't allow you to do. This guy will deep search the link and grab the share data that's going to be previewed on Facebook. If you do that on Bitly, you're not going to get the description. You're not going to get the description. You're not going to get the OG image. You're not going to get the OG title. You're not going to get the OG URL. You're just going to get a blank preview when you share the short link. Not with our short link. With our short link, you've got two options. You can go to the link that you're shortening and you can pull in their data and you can show their share data, or you can completely customize the share data and upload your own image, upload your own description, upload your own title, put your own URL there, and you can completely encapsulate and completely customize the share data. You can do it to all the share data or just a piece of it. You can say, hey, I want to share this link. I want to show their title. I want to show their description. And I want to show their URL. But I want to, instead of showing their image, I want it to be an image of my mug. So no other link shortener allows you to actually do this. So now you can create those actual short links, and then you can share those out to your actual audience and pixel everybody and do more than you can do with any other link shortener. So that kind of goes over that.
This is it just makes it so much easier for you guys to leverage everything else outside of the chatbot, right? And Sam actually asked if this information is going to be available. It's going to be here streamed live, but in the pinned comment, you have two options. If you guys actually start using these softwares, we're going to be, John already has hours of training on them as well, but we're going to be, like in my program and in my courses are going to be wrapped around utilizing these softwares. So you're going to get the training on how to actually implement them into your business. So we'll make sure that you guys actually, get the most out of them as well. So John, this is great. This was pixeling. And the last thing that a lot of, especially e-commerce people, I was talking with a marketer who works with a lot of e-commerce stores, add to carts are one of the, abandoned carts are one of the biggest profit, losses for e-commerce stores. And they don't know they don't know who lands on their site. They can kind of get an idea, but if they're going to retarget them, then they have to go all the way back through Facebook or pay for ads. Can you show how Magic Zap, I still have to learn a little bit, but can you show how Magic Zap is essentially able to track what goes on a website and get all that information back to the chatbot?
Yeah, sure. So, so Magic Zap is a very simple software. You can see it doesn't have a complex backend like any of the other softwares. It's a really simple software. All right. So to understand Magic Zap, I'm going to make an assumption that you understand something else. And if you don't understand it, I'm just going to tell you what it is. It's called a URL parameter. So hopefully you understand that this thing right here is a URL. And at the end of this URL, if I put a question mark and I say, param equals some value, I just created one parameter called param, and that parameter has a value of some value, okay? So this is something that you see all the time. Like, for example, let's just go to Facebook. And if we look at Facebook, here's Facebook's URL right here. Here's the actual root URL of Facebook. And now if you look right there, there's a question mark. Here's a parameter that says comment ID is equal to this comment. And then this other crap is equal to this. And also this thing's equal to that. So that's URL parameters. They're very standard all over the internet. It's how data is actually transported over. One of the ways it's actually transported is through URL parameters, all right? So essentially Magic Zap leverages that. Magic Zap leverages URL parameters. So essentially, you can go in, you can create a new Zap. You just give it some Zap name, and then if you want to make a parameter required, you can make a parameter required. Like, for example, to give you a test case, what I would do with this and what I do with my clients all the time is I'm going to make a parameter called MCID, and I'm going to say this value must be in the URL parameters. And then I'm done. All right. So now essentially I'm going to get a little script. All right. I'm going to get a little script that's going to look just like this. And just give me 1 second. I'm going to get a little script that looks just like this. Let me just pause this video that so annoyingly pops up. So I'm going to get a little script that looks just like this. Okay. This script right here is essentially this script right here called bots.johnbond.io. All right. So I'm going to get that little script. I'm going to install it on my website, just like I would install the mini chat script that they give me to install their widgets on my website. Once I do that, I'm done. All right. So now essentially what I can do is I can come into my chatbot. I can come into my chatbot and I can essentially create a URL. And in this URL, now I could even create this URL and then I could shorten it with the URL shortener. That way it would be pixelated and then the user would still go to the actual URL and everything would work properly. So essentially I'm going to create this URL. And if you look at the end of this URL, I'm just going to create a parameter called MCID equals whatever this user's attribute is for MCID. All right. So now I'm going to actually do that. Now, once I actually do that, I'm going to get some message right here from DemoBot. And I'm going to click this button. It just built that URL for me. So now I built that URL for me. Now it's going to send me to that website, and it's going to essentially go in, send me to that website once Facebook does whatever the hell it's doing, trying to track my data. And now you see right here, it sent me to that URL and it embedded my particular ManyChat ID. All right. So now my particular ManyChat ID is there embedded. Now, if you look, once I'm over here, if I go back to Facebook, if you look, now that I'm actually back into Facebook, I just wait a little bit of time, just a couple minutes, and you'll see I'll get a message automatically letting me know about my website visit. There you go. I just got a message that says, you know, thanks for visiting this website, and it gives me the website that I actually just visited, and it tells me, hey, you visited my website now 30 times. You've actually visited my website. All right. So that's how Magic Zap works. This magic option, you can turn this magic option on, and essentially what will happen is we will pass the URL parameters to every other page on your website. So if you turn that on and the dude goes to the next page, these URL parameters are going to be carried on to the next page, so that as soon as he hits the next page, you're also going to get a notification he went to this page. Once he gets to the next page, you'll get a notification he went to this page. If you turn that magic option on, because like I said, it will just pass those URL parameters to every other page he goes to on your domain. So that allows you to do follow-ups. It allows you to do lead scoring. You don't only have to use it from the chatbot. You can use it from Rocket Contact. In Rocket Contact, we have keywords just like ManyChat, where you can include the user's email address. So you can send out those emails. You can use Magic Zap. As soon as that prospect clicks on your actual link, you can email them back and say, hey, I see you visited my website. You can use it in text in bulk as well. You can embed the user's phone number in the URL. As soon as they click the URL, they can get a phone call, or they can get a text message, or they can get an email letting you know, hey, I seen you were just on my website. So that's how Magic Zap works.
It's I mean, you're only limited by your creativity, and you're only limited by your attention to now your funnel, because now your websites and your ClickFunnels pages and your landing pages, and you even mentioned, you know, your robo contacts, they're all talking to each other, and they're all working together to, you know, to create more revenue. So this was, John, this was a lot. Everyone was saying this is a lot of info. Scott says this is pretty nasty, and I think I think he means a good thing. So, guys, I'm putting the links in the description here. There's two options for you guys to get these softwares. Obviously, if you guys just want access to the softwares, it's easy. It's $99 a month, and you get all of them, right? You get immediate access to them.
Better get them. If you're gonna get them, you better get them through this link that Hector's given you from this group. Because trust me, if you just come directly to the websites to get them, if you just come directly to the websites to get them, you're going to be paying over $700 a month to get the softwares if you come directly to me to get them. So you better just get them from Hector.
Guys, I didn't know that, guys. This is huge. Okay. I mean, it's $99 a freaking month, guys, for all of this. This gets you one client, and it pays for itself for the whole year. Now, if you want to get all of this for the year, and you just want to get a little bit of a discount, and you want to get some equity in the project that we're launching soon, we have 10 spots for the investment opportunity. So the links are pinned. They're also in the description there. Guys, go do it. I mean, Sam's already in. You guys seen there's been quite a few people who are already getting in. So if you guys have any questions, throw those down there. John, they say, what is the name of the link shortener? What did you name the
that link shortener is called Use Link Wizard.
Use Link Wizard. So you get all 5 of them. And Sam, as soon as we get off, we'll follow up and make sure that everybody gets their content, their what are we talking about? Their login information, stuff like that, so you guys can get in. But the rest of you guys, if you guys have questions, throw those down there. We've been talking for now almost an hour and a half, so this has gone way too long, guys. But this right here is not going away, and I promise you this is going to be the cheapest that you'll ever have the opportunity to get these. We were doing this really as a test to see if you guys were actually interested. The next time you see these softwares, they're going to look different. John mentioned that I say we as if I'm doing it. I'm not doing shit. I'm so dumb when it comes to that stuff. John is the master of this. So John is going to rehaul the UI, and all I'm going to do is raise the price on you. So you guys better get in now. Otherwise, the next time you see this, it's going to look a little bit better, and it'll probably be a little bit more, it'll just be a little bit more expensive than it is today, because these things they're much needed, and they are very, very valuable. You can see. So with the $99 and with the annual option, you get the scraping software, you get the texting software, you get the invoicing software, you get the pixeling software, and you get the website tracking software. You get all of them, and of course, if you get the annual access, you get early opportunity in the Chatvago software, as well as all the opportunity and the profits there. So, John, anything
Yeah, so
anything you want to hit on?
Yeah, just keep in mind, I mean, ultimately, we are a software development firm. That's what we do. Our relationship with Hector, the reason that we love Hector so much is he's a god at keeping us busy. Like I said, I got like I got a whole little area over here, a whole room just full of his developers building bots for him. He's great at the sales and marketing. But what we do, we're a software company. We build software. Like I said, we build software for the United States government. We build software for realtor associations that have 15,000 realtors in their account. We build software for like huge porn sites because we don't discriminate. We don't discriminate. But that's what we do. We've got a staff of 40 people. 37 of them are full-time software engineers. Inside our software, you'll find little chatbots. You have any type of bug, you just submit it to the bot. It will automatically be piped into our task management software. A developer will go in and fix it really quickly. You have any type of feedback you want to give us, you just give us feedback right inside the bot. You want a new feature, you got a specific new feature you want us to build you, you just put that inside the chat bot. We'll get that new feature. We'll build out that new feature. Text in bulk, I would say 35% of the features in there have come from my client's request saying, hey, could you build this for us? Could you build that for us? So we're really responsive in that. So any types of new features, any types of issues that you have, you just go in and submit it to the chat bot, and we'll fix whatever issues, not that you'll find any issues, or we'll go in and build out any of those new features for you.
I dig it. So guys, the profit sharing percent, Mac asks, well, it would be divvied up into whoever gets in. So if there's 10 people, then it's 10%. If it's more people, then it's however many divided by however many people are in. But if 10 people get in, all of a sudden the price to gain equity goes down to $750. So if you guys want to see how that worked, go back and rewatch the training here as well. Frank says, can the $1,000 be split into 2 or 3 payments? Nope, it cannot. Just figure it out. Call grandma. Do something. Go sell a bot. You have a day. I think the invoice ends tomorrow, so you have a few hours to figure something out. The rest of you guys, if you guys have questions, throw those down there. We'll come back and answer them. But this guy's is a game changer for you as an agency owner, as a marketer, as a business owner. Hank said he's over there geeking out, and you guys can see that there's so many possibilities when you guys apply all these tools, whether it's to your chatbot, whether it's to your funnel, whether it's to your email marketing, whatever. I mean, these tools will make you money. And the fact that you can get in for freaking $1,000 for the whole year is just, I mean, it's not going to be there for us.
You guys all get the discount. If you guys, how the invoicing works in group invoicing is whenever you sign up, you don't get charged. You just get pre-authorized for the current amount. No one gets charged until the offer expires. So when the offer expires, if it's down to $750 because people signed up, everybody will only pay $750.
I love it.
And these softwares, trust me, these softwares will make your chatbot so much more powerful. It will make it easier for you to build a chatbot. These softwares, trust me, these softwares will go from taking your chatbot to a $700,000, $1,500 chatbot to a $5,000 chatbot because of all the different stuff that it can do.
They instantly allow you to take your chatbot game to the next level. And what I love about it is John's made it easy for you. You don't have to code or program a thing. I mean, we're going to train you how to use these softwares. And if you're already part of my accelerator program, I'm going to be really implementing these as part of the strategies to help you guys get more clients and help you guys to take your bot game to another level. So, all right, guys, that's it. We're, go get in. There's a few options. There's a monthly option, and then there's an annual option. Both of the links are there in the description, and they're in the pinned comments. So if you can't click it on your phone, be a grown up and figure it out. Go on your desktop and figure it out. This opportunity will be here now, and that's it. So that's it, guys. John, anything else?
No, I don't have anything unless you guys have anything, man. I'm good.
This was fun. We had over 223 shares. I've never that's the most I've ever had, and we had over 110 people on at the same time. So you guys were this just shows me that you guys need this stuff. So, and anticipate the prices of these things going up really soon as we put some better marketing behind it, and as John continues to tighten up the UI and these features continue to get built out. It's really an awesome opportunity for you at all levels. All right, guys, we're signing off here. We'll see y'all later.